Hey guys, it's Dave here again. It's been a little over a month since I made my last recording. I'll keep this one fairly short, but a quick recap. It's a desktop application that can connect to many stock market data providers and help visualize and analyze the data in order to make better investment decisions. Now, last time we looked at the Alpha Vantage API, which was fairly basic. Today I'd like to cover the IEX Cloud API. Now this API provides data for only US-based stocks at the moment, but it's a richer API compared to Alpha Vantage. A quick disclaimer, I'm not endorsing nor am I affiliated with any of these data providers, but they do provide a free service and a premium service. And it's just a way to test out the free data before actually subscribing to their premium service if you so wish to. So once you do get your free key from the IEX website, you just go into your settings just like you did with the Alpha Vantage API. Just select IEX Cloud, make sure the connection type is enabled, and plug in your API key over here. Your web URL will be auto-populated, so don't need to worry about that. The only thing that I would recommend is that you choose on startup only if you're using the free version, just because the free version gives you an X number of messages a day and you don't want to be going through all your messages by polling it every couple of seconds or so. So once you do plug in your API key, just save that information and reconnect to the service. Just one thing about searching for securities, the Alpha Vantage API allows you to, as you type in, basically send off the search text and it will give you back a list of securities. But the free version of IEX Cloud does not support a security search API call. So instead, they have a security download feature where you can just go in and download all the securities supported by the service. And that way, the application will have access to, for example, 8,814 securities. And then when you go in and search, basically it'll use the data that it's downloaded to basically search for all your securities. Okay, so let's quickly create a workspace, and there are a few workspaces that you could choose from, but I won't select any of the predefined workspaces. Let's cancel that. Work with a blank canvas. And okay, maybe I'll just split it just to horizontal views. Get the company overview up here and a portfolio. Let's broadcast my security. And select cash flow. Okay, so what the company overview command basically gives you is the basic code information that you would get, such as the previous close, the open, last movement, etc. As you noticed, the IEX Cloud API provides you the 52-week high and low, and the Alpha Vantage API didn't provide that. But once it does, it'll basically be indicated on this bar, so it gives you an indication where the latest price is with respect to the 52-week high and low. It also, the paid version of the API provides you with the ability to get company financials, and that's quite cool because you can then basically plot any of that information on the graph over here. So I haven't got the paid version. So what I've gone and done instead is I've added in the financials myself. So I've added, you can go in and basically, if you've downloaded, all your information would be here. But if you haven't got the paid version, then you can go in and certainly add your own financials if you did want to track all the fundamental analysis that you were basically doing. And then it gives you a good picture as to where the health of the company is. Now this command is where we will see all the financial ratios that will be coming up in the next version. And based on those ratios, for example, the PE ratio and various others, we can determine a company health indicator and just plot it in this control up here. At the moment, I've just it's set to 75, but as you can see, it's all bogus data. We do have the portfolio view as well. So if you do have your positions, you can add them in. You can set both the volume and your average price that you bought the stock at, and all the rest of the fields will be calculated. The cost market value based on the current last price, movement, etc., and basically whether you're in unrealized or profits or losses. We've also got some alerting capabilities set up so that if you did have alerts set up, so here we have an alert that expires today. And if you did, so this is an old code since I'm not polling for data, it could be a stale code. Let's refresh that one. And there you go, it's the latest, and you see all your triggered alerts, and the alert count will increment as alerts come in to the application. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to really cover today. Stay tuned for the next update, probably in a couple of weeks. I plan to integrate the Quandl API, and can also take you through some of the charting features that we've been working on. Yep, that's it for now. See ya.